So in the last live stream, we started on our sheep farm. Now I've been thinking about the logic of actually auto-stocking this thing with shears, and I haven't quite figured it out, so we'll figure that out tonight. But I'm running a little bit late tonight because I was preparing other things. So we're going to do the Ultra Flexes tonight. A bunch of people in the community have redeemed Omega Ultra Flexes for 100,000 channel points. So we're going to build some statues of them tonight. I was getting all the materials list ready for that, so that's why I'm running like 2 minutes late here. You're from Yemen? That's pretty cool. Welcome in, Salem. Longhorn is on the YouTube chat as well. Oh no, I'm going to get bullied in both the chats now. Jeez. Almighty cactus. Yes, we still have the floating cactus. I have no idea how or why it exists, but it is there. It is there indeed. Okay, so how much wool do we actually have? You know what? It's producing. It is producing. What can I say? Besides, it's actually working. I think we'll have to bump out this little border around the edges by a block, just so we have enough room to actually decorate this thing, because otherwise we're gonna have glass like touching the sides of these blocks right here. It's gonna look kind of ugly and kind of stupid. So, oh wait, it's gonna be covering up this right here on the outside edges. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's why we didn't push it out by a block. I guess that's why we didn't push that out. Yeah, we're kind of limited on how far we can actually expand this, aren't we? We can only go out by like a block. Maybe we tear down the whole thing and then move it a block over. Do I want you to redeem your 4 Ultra Flexes? I think it's limited to 1 per stream. So you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Not to the poor pigos. Not to the poor little pig man. So this thing does actually crank out a ton of wool, as you can see here. So I think the first thing that we might do is go ahead and fill in the rest of the wool for this no man's land out here. Because as you see, there's quite a bit. But I think we'll have to leave that for later in the stream, most likely. Because we probably need that wool farm to be like running the whole stream to produce enough wool to actually do all that. So we'll leave that for later. But that's definitely on the agenda tonight. We do have a fair amount of carpet. I think we're going to need like two double chests of carpet. That seems fair. Corin, welcome back for 77 months of resubscribing on Twitch. That is crazy. 77 months. What are we going to do with you? That's too much. Well, welcome in. No, I didn't AFK overnight. I probably should have. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, oh man, I need to get on there and AFK, but I had to like edit a bunch of stuff. I've been doing a lot of editing. I have the next 2 bug rocks ready to go. The cursed and illegal block showcase videos. So I got the cursed items and cursed blocks videos. I got those done and ready to go. You'll see those in the next couple of weeks. So that's good. I edited 2 more videos today for the second channel. I edited a short for everything. I've just been doing a bunch of editing. Editing takes a long time. See you that it's late. We'll see you on the next one, hopefully. You do only 1 color at a time? Well, all I need right now is gray. So once we have all the gray that we need, we're gonna dye all the sheep and then we'll get like all 16 colors, you know. I think we have like... How many sheep are in there? It was like 20 something plus, right? It was like 20 something plus. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's why they're all the 1 color right now. Because that's way more effective than dyeing the wool. Right, so what do we want to do first? We kind of need to wait for these guys to figure out what they're doing. You guys need to eat some more things and get sheared. Like that one right there. Called the dentist 6 times. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. It'll be fine. 1 million wool. Yeah, so these guys will be running. I think we need to figure out the decoration of this. That seems really important. But more importantly than that, we need to get all the redstone of this functioning. So, like, we're going to set up some sort of auto dropper right here. That'll be going into a tracer, and that'll connect up to the middle at some point. We'll leave that for later, actually. But the more important thing that we need to do is we need to figure out what we're going to do to connect this iron farm to the sheep farm. It sounds like a simple little thing to do, but I'm trying to think of like the logic and how we're going to do that. And it's actually not that simple, but you'll figure out why in a moment. Let's just tear out this door. So first thing that we need to do is get ourselves an auto dropper installed right here. And that's going to shoot the items into a little water stream. So we can rip all this out. Gonna get a bunch of lamps installed right here. And then that's just going to go into a double chest over here on the end. Because I don't know how we're going to connect that to the base right now. So don't worry about that. The iron farm is very nice. It looks better in the ray tracing, but I don't think... Yeah, we don't have any of our texture packs on right now. Let's go and fix that, actually. They were literally on right before I started the stream, and then I started the stream, and they all got turned off. So I have no idea why it does this every single time I start the stream. But it's fantastic. It's really great. Bedrock Edition is very, very user-friendly. Very user-friendly. There we go. Am I using a ticking area yet? No, no ticking areas anywhere. Fully survival server. No commands or anything like that. Okay, that's not going to turn on the ray tracing because it's dumb. And I think we got to turn it on in here. Because you can't just press the button the first time you do it. No, you got to go into your settings and turn it on now. Because they made it more difficult and more annoying. Oh, and then we got to restart the game. Jeez, my guys. And now I'm going to restart the game and the texture pack's probably going to be turned off again. Just how it goes. You don't need to ask the question. You don't need to ask if you can ask questions. Just ask questions. That's kind of half the point of live streams is to ask questions, right? Yes, shoot. What is the question? Tell me. Tell me now. I used to have XP from getting stuck on the trapdoor. It's trident. On what farm is that? Ooh, nice purple. But yeah, this is much better with the ray tracing. So I don't know why you'd have a trapdoor and a piston, right? There we go. Yeah, see, it looks a lot better in the ray tracing. Anyway, where's my lamps at? Where are my lamps? And then we got to, you know, I think for now we'll just use some levers on them. We'll just cheat. We'll just use levers. I think that's fine. Lamps. I do need ice, though. Oh, there's some. Big boy streaming. Indeed I am. Welcome on in. We are going to be dual streaming on YouTube for this for the foreseeable future. So if you like these live streams, then subscribe, I guess. I don't know how the notifications are working out because I didn't get a notification on Discord that I started the stream, and I also didn't get a notification on my phone that I started the stream. So I don't know what's up. It's a public live stream. Notifications should just be working, but you know, YouTube is a little bit of a dumb sometime. But yeah, we also live stream on Twitch as well. We're dual streaming. That's kind of, you know, Twitch is where we've been streaming for like 8 years now. Very long time. Very long time indeed. So that's fun. But yeah, we decided to dual stream to YouTube. You got the notification? Oh, okay. I usually get a notification for everything on my phone. Because I have it like, I have my personal account subscribed to me just so I make sure the notifications work. Because they didn't always work on YouTube. And sometimes, like, there's a little button on your videos where you can be like, you can turn off notify subscribers so you can like shadow post something. Which is, I think I'll do that for these VODs actually. It's like when the stream is done, it'll be unlisted. And then I'll publish it without notifying subscribers. And that way you don't get a notification for like a previous live stream, right? Where's my concrete at? Because I posted the last live stream, I had it not be unlisted when we finished the stream. And that actually posted a notification. And that seems a bit silly. I don't think there's any reason to notify people when the stream is over. Like what? That's how that works? Okay. That seems a bit silly. Does seem silly. I've been streaming on Twitch for at least 77 months. I guess so. Yeah, I'm not sure when we actually started, but I know it's somewhere around 2016. Somewhere around there. We're gonna fill this in just so I can have some powder on top of these. How long is 77 months even? I mean, that's a very long time. You always get notifications when the stream are over. Yeah, that's very convenient, isn't it? 2016 is wild. I know. This is almost our 9-year anniversary on YouTube. It'll be May 22nd. Yeah, 9 years. Can you imagine? Maybe we'll just make these into lamps. I'm not sure what to do right here specifically, but like lamp. Lamp. I guess that's what we'll do. And then we also need to get in our little bit of water right here, and then we'll figure out how we're doing the packed ice on these as well. I'm guessing we're probably going to break this out, and this is going to be the one that has the lever. No? Okay, we got lucky on that one. Hi, cool guy. How you doing? I have a 5-in-1 iron farm tutorial. You can check that out for your iron farm trading hall needs. Really, all you need to do is add 1 bed to the iron farm for every villager that you have, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Do we have any blackstone? We actually do need to go to the blackstone. Yeah, we need to go to the blackstone and get more nether. We need to go to the nether and get more blackstone. Do I have any anywhere? I do. There it is. Figured I'd put it somewhere useful like that. Right. I need some bucket of water over here. What is up with that? Get out of here. Is all that water properly flowing? We fixed up that area in the last couple streams because there was like a creeper hole there. That's probably what that's from. And then real quick, I think there's a hole in the ground. Yeah, we need to avoid that. This is where the gold farm used to be a couple months ago. We're just going to put in a real quick infinite water source, I guess like right here. Since that's the only spot where there's no hole underground. It's 1 a.m. for you? That's pretty late. Jeez, time zones. Some people watch these streams at like 4 a.m. though. I'll never understand that. Only thing I'm trying to do at 4 a.m. is like probably watch something that I shouldn't be watching. I should probably be in bed. Right then, so that's just real quick. Gonna send all of our items into a double chest because I don't know how I want to actually build up this tracer for real. That's why we're building this one very temporary. Really, this is just here for us to actually send items to the wool farm. Because we're just building this purely to get automatic shears into the wool farm. That's the only reason why we're here. So it's going to look a little bit janky, and that is perfectly acceptable right now. We'll cover this up with more glass. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do like the lamps and the sea lanterns either. We might have to swap out more of these lamps. More of those sea lanterns. And then I'm definitely going to fall down there, so I may as well just leave that block out. Okay. And then you know what? It's on simple graphics, isn't it? Yes, it is! Why? Why does it do that? Another thing I'll never understand. Yeah, I'm excited for what the base is going to look like in a couple months as well. We need to build up a bunch more of these farms. This sheep farm is actually really easy, but the thing that we're trying to do with like automatically tying in the shears, the shear production, that's making it a little bit more complicated, but I think everything else should be fairly easy because that's just going to be items straight to the center of the base, right? So we won't need to worry about all that. Now, speaking of tying this into the base, let's actually start figuring out how to do that. Also, just out of curiosity, how much wool has this produced? Oh, wow. Okay, this thing cranks. How long till the mega tree farm is fixed? It still works. Yeah, all the tree farms still work. Basically, nothing really changes with tree farms. So as long as it works originally, then like it's all good, right? Okay, let's check out what this is like with the ray tracing. Oh, we have a bunch of zombies over there. Did you see that? Okay, this is looking decent, actually. I like that we have the extra green right here. And that door is just like purple from this farm, actually. Oh, it's like the sun is over there. It's reflecting the purple, and then it's lighting up that door. That's actually crazy. Is that really how that's working? I guess so. Yeah, because there's a little bit of purple on this wall. Interesting. It's kind of weird how that green on the floor right there goes away, though, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah, zombie pigman farms still work. All those are still good. There's very few things that actually break nowadays. Like, the last thing that's actually been broken on Bedrock Edition when it comes to farms is, like, the raid farm. Because they changed how that mechanic works with, like, drinking the ominous bottles. But that was a pretty easy workaround. So not really a big deal there. Okay, so I am thinking that we will do the water stream method for this farm. It might be a bad idea, but it might also be a great idea. So we'll see how that goes. I think we might have to like work with this in creative for a minute though to figure out the exact logic that goes into restocking this with shears. Because the idea is we're gonna grab iron out of this water stream into an item filter, so it's just sort out the ingots, and then that's going to stock up a chest. When that chest is empty, it'll unlock the hopper to grab more and basically keep it stocked up. Any extra iron that doesn't need to be stocked up for the wool farm will just go off to the main storage. So basically we're just siphoning off a little bit. This thing really shouldn't use that much iron. I mean, these shears are pretty durable. Each one of these has, what, 128 uses? Something like that. I might be 256, actually. It might be 4 stacks. Yeah, it might be 256, actually. So, as you can see, like, none of these are really that broken. This one doesn't have anything in it. How does that work? You don't have anything in you? Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's a problem. I mean, that dropper's facing downward, so I don't know why this dispenser wouldn't be getting powered. Why that dropper wouldn't be getting powered either. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what's up with that. All these other ones are exactly the same. Anyway, so then we need to figure out what to do with that iron. So we're going to send that iron into an auto crafter, and we're going to have a nice stockpile of shears. Maybe like a double chest of shears just on standby. And then we'll like read from one of these things. So like whenever this right here gets powered, that's going to start a clock that sends out like maybe 10 pairs of shears around the system. Or something like that. I am reading the chat indeed. So that might just be like the best way to do it. And then I'm thinking once those shears loop all the way around the system, we need to detect them coming back over here. Right? So maybe it doesn't send out just 10 pairs of shears. Maybe it just starts a clock that sends out like a bunch of shears, and then they just keep going all the way around until the shears end up back over here and like deactivate the clock, because then we'll know that all the hoppers are full, right? So I think that's basically how we need to do it. But I think we're going to run into some more issues than just that. And yeah, I'll make it look better as well. I'm also worried about how to do the decoration for it. But before we do the decoration, we need to figure out the actual mechanics behind it. So really, it's up to you guys. Should we do the mechanics of the wolf farm real quick since we're talking about it, or should we go build up the statues of our community members, our ultraflexes? Because we need to go gather a few materials for that. Just basically some terracotta and some concrete. And then we also need to craft a few items. So I'll let you guys voice your opinions in the chat real quick. while I craft some carpets. It's about a shulker of carpets. That's not that many. It's also not that few either. Mechanics. We got. Yeah, it's probably going to be very similar to the iron farms. Which, this, to begin with, was a pretty basic decoration. This was technically temporary, but you know how temporary solutions go. They end up being very permanent, right? We got We got 3 for mechanics and 1 for statues. So I guess we'll do that real quick. Thank you guys for your chats. And then yeah, we'll just try and throw this together real quick in a creative world. Because I think it should be fairly simple. Like how I described it should be how it should work. But these right here are actually the statues that we're going to be building up on the server. So I went ahead and figured out like all the exact materials that we need for that. Pretty straightforward. Let's go over to our auto crafting area though. Auto crafting should be around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Kula, are you reading chat? I can't read. Okay. Understandable. Yes, we are indeed dual streaming right now. That's how we do it. Okay, let's build this up over here. I need all these materials. Give me all of this. All of it. Thank you. How do I build an item filter again? Pop quiz time. You guys should remember how to build an item filter. You don't remember how to build an item filter? Jeez, I guess I'll just have to teach you. That's not how you do it. Actually, that would be acceptable for this one. Because it's never gonna... It's just a single filter, so we don't need it to be 3 redstone. Someone got banned? Yeah, please follow rules and don't spam and be a nuisance. Anyone get banned? Thank you. Our moderators don't know how to unban people, so... you know, they also didn't know how to ban people until this stream, so it's fine, don't worry about it. we're learning. It's a learning experience for everyone. What are the rules? The rules are be nice. And don't spam and just generally be courteous. You always behave. Within the bounds of what's expected of you. Okay, so we need some chests over here as well. So this is going to stock up... Let's see if we can actually modify this to be a little bit different, because I think this one might get items stuck in it, and I don't want it to get filled up with items. I don't want that hopper to get filled up with items. If it only has like a couple items in it, then like we're fine. That should go down to like what? I think it's 23, 27? 21? 7, 18? 18? I was way off. Okay, so it only has 1 in there. Okay, great. So we're gonna have ourselves a... Let's say a dropper, because that's a pretty small inventory. So 1 dropper worth of iron. That is going to be 9 stacks. Or... Actually, you know what? I think we can read just from the crafter. Because this would be 2 stacks, right? So we can read from this one. And see how much iron is actually in there. And if it's more than... 2 stacks, then we'll shut off the item filter. Basically. We'll try and lock this hopper right here, is what I'm trying to say. So let's grab a redstone torch. How would we do that? We would put ourselves a redstone torch right here. That might end up powering a lamp accidentally, but I think that would be fine, because that would indicate that, hey, our wolf farm's doing a thing. So then we need to get ourselves like a composter. Oh, wait, that's not gonna... The signal strength from this doesn't change depending on how many items are in it, though, does it? Like, it's always gonna be reading from the slots. So how do we determine that? I think we would have to go out with, like, a hopper right here. So once this hopper gets full of, like, maybe a stack, then we could, do something like that. Yeah, so once there's a stack of iron in there, then we can shut off our filter. That would work. And let's get ourselves a target block right here. Piece of redstone. Okay. So that's going to be full of iron, and that's going to be auto-crafting. Boom, boom, good. And then once we have a bunch of iron come through this system right here, this should stack up to, like, whatever a stack is. Oh, this is going to... This actually needs to be inverted, doesn't it? Well, this is going to be a really bad way of doing this, but that'll work. I play Bedrock Edition because that was where we started out, really. We started on Legacy Console Edition, and then they killed it! They killed it dead! And they replaced it with Bedrock Edition. And that's where we're at. Okay, so this has... How much iron is this going to activate at? You know what? There's actually nothing in here. There we go. So this should be a stack and a couple? Okay, great. So this is going to lock our hoppers once we have like a stack and a couple of iron in here. And that would be, you know, a stack and a half of shears. So whatever 64 plus 32 is, I don't know, 96, hopefully. If I can't do that basic math, then I think I might be lost. So now we need to set up the actual auto crafter as well. And this is going to be reading off of a double chest. So this is going to be set up to actually have all of our shears in it. And once this double chest gets like less than like, I don't know, half full of shears, then we'll start the auto crafter. So maybe what we'll want to do actually is we'll want to have more of a stockpile of iron. So maybe like 4 stacks of iron in this hopper right here. That might be good. Any objections? Because then we can make like a bunch of shears, right? Right now we're trying to make an auto shear restocking system for a wool farm. And I've never done it before, and we're making progress. Making progress. All the objections. Get out of here, Salt. Your objections don't count. We also need an auto crafter on the side of this. So which one do we want to use for that? That's an expander. That's an expander. That's an expand. That's a compactor. Compactor. We might actually, yeah, I think a compactor would be best. So basically just this good old-fashioned auto crafter right here. That seems fine to me. If I can remember how to build this. It's going to be a little bit awkward to build that when we have like this right here, though. Yeah, is there a better way that doesn't have... I guess we could just do it like this. Which one is this, though? Because we need this to be for 2 items. We don't want to craft iron nuggets. That would be bad. Those would end up in our storage system, and then we don't really want that. We can't build that one either. We can't build that one. Do I not have one here that I can build? This would technically... I don't like that one. That one's horrible. This is got a clock on it. Okay, let's just power it from underneath. We need another comparator like over here. And then we need a full composter. So the composter is really convenient because when it's maxed out like this, it gives you a signal strength of 9, like that. And then you can plug that right into the side of a comparator. And it'll only craft or give you an output once it actually has 9 in it. So if we grab ourselves some redstone, as you can see, that is got a signal. And then we could, you know, if we unclicked one of these cells or we took some iron out of there or something, then it would turn off, as you can see. So no big deal there. Make more lamps! You guys are obsessed with lamps. This is good. So now we need to be able to turn off our auto crafter. So we might use like a piston on this one. Like a sticky piston, just like observer clock. I think that would actually be fine on this. Because it's going to be pretty stocked up of iron, right? But then we also need to read, like, if this hopper runs out. Or, oh, actually, you know what? No, if it runs out of iron in here, then it would automatically turn off. So I think that's fine. Is it crafting? It's about to be. I hope. We could just do like a redstone torch right there. And then, as you can see, yeah, it's going to be auto-crafting. So now, the problem is that we actually need this piston to not be like that. So we need this to be unpowered. Hold up, let's break that. We need this to be inverted. So when the piston is up like this, then it should be auto-crafting. Essentially. That way we can power that piston from this comparator and stop it from crafting, if that makes sense. It makes sense, trust me. And then we'll just have like a piece of redstone right there. That gets rid of that redstone torch as well. Yeah, see, there we go. And then we can put a piece of redstone right here. Oh yeah, see, if you overflow it, it gets too many shears. Sure enough. Okay. See, that's the dumb thing about these crafters is that if you overcraft, it just doesn't put it into the inventory. It doesn't stop. It just keeps shooting them out. So, yeah, that's why we need this little safety right here. And I'm thinking might be a better way to have that safety in there because we can have it like right in between these two, maybe. Who needs sense? Only commoners need sense. Wouldn't be silent redstone if it didn't fail the first try. All redstone fails first try. That's the point. It's supposed to break the first time you do it. Unless I've been doing redstone wrong this whole time. But I don't think that's likely. That seems preposterous. Let's see. We could... I think there's a way to compact this down. I think there's a way to do it. Yeah, see, now that that redstone's gonna be different. Oh, we have skulk sensors over here. I was wondering why I was hearing skulk sounds. Tested the Mega Tree Farm since the last update. Since the downloaded world should definitely work, but it broke for you. It could just be on the wrong settings, you know. If you have it on the wrong settings, then there could be problems. Also, the daylight cycle needs to be running for it to work. If daylight cycle is not on, then it ain't gonna work because it's very particular like that. Right, then let's actually get some slabs right here. There's probably easier ways to do this, and probably people have already designed these things, but like, I haven't done it. Therefore, it doesn't exist. No. Right, so it's actually going to be like this. And then we also need to power this crafter somehow. Interesting. Interesting problems. We don't need that over there anymore. Oh, right. Actually, is this comparator going to be... when's that comparator going to turn on? It's going to turn on pretty early. Okay. Looking at that redstone on the right. Is that going to turn on? Okay, so that turns on at about a chest full. I think that's fine, actually. A chest full of shears? That seems fine. It might be. I'm not sure if it's on always day. Just check that. Okay, so this is going to turn on at a chest full of shears. That's perfectly reasonable. And then... okay, here we go. We can just do it like that. Nope, can't do it like that. We tried. Yeah, that's the overcraft buffer. So we want there to be a good stockpile of shears in here. That's what we're going for. How are we going to power that? Yeah, so if we power from this side, then it's the redstone's gonna go up like that. So we might need to go back to the system that we had before, which is fine. I was just hoping to get away with one less composter. Because, you know, villagers, they really love to connect to dumb things when they shouldn't. But that also means that we can have a larger buffer on this thing right here, because this one's gonna have its own composter. Or, well, it's going to have its own something. I think we might go for, like, a stronger power source than a composter. Because that's something we can do now. Okay. All right, now how do we power that before, actually? Do I need to bring that out by a block? I might need to bring that out by a block. Right, so that is going to auto-craft that now. That'll be fine. It's getting a little bit larger than expected, but that should be fine, I think. And then we can actually just have it be like this. Boop. Oh no, we need to power... we need the thing to not be powered when it's crafting. That's right. I got it backwards. Electron's actually a great idea. Yeah, because that gives you very, very easy things. How did I have this built before? So when I was built before, it was unpowered, makes it autocraft. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, we have so many shears now. Listen, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is working perfectly. There's nothing to see here, folks. This thing keeps getting broken off as well. Yeah, we had like a piece of redstone down there, which means that like we had it working before. I think actually this was over by a block. I think that's what it was. I should have just kept the original system, but you know sometimes you need to mess around. Okay, yeah, that's how we had it. It was like this. Okay, we're back to a working system. We just need to really make sure that's not doing things. There we go. Now we can put this observer back. That's so many shears! Yeah, so we do have a bunch of villagers around in the area, which is a problem. And we're also going to be expanding it to villager crop farms at some point. Right? So I'm trying to avoid workstations wherever I can, but like, sometimes it's unavoidable. We'll use a lectern right here for now. We could also just use like a regular crafter right there, because that would also work. So like there is other options. What's it called? Is it just a book? Excuse me, book? Book and quill. I thought it was a written book. Let's go and give this thing 15 pages. That's too many pages. There we go. And then let's grab a piece of redstone, shall we? So I want to see when this redstone actually turns on. Apparently never. There we go. We need to turn on at some point before this chest fills up. That's really important. That way we don't waste shears all over the ground. Oh, jeez, so much stuff. Okay, we can get that a few more pages on there. Interesting. Do I have more shears? I need more shears. We're actually out of iron. That's how many shears we made. Okay, so this is actually just about perfect right here. So if we throw a bunch of shears out of here, it should drop down the signal, and boom, it auto-crafts some more for us. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So we got it really well refined now. Brilliant. Okay, perfect. So we can just like literally throw out as many of these as we want, and it'll just auto-craft all of them back up. The system could definitely be smaller and more refined, but like, I mean, look at that. It's perfectly refined, so there's just one left over. So we never have all this waste on the floor out here. Please pay no attention to all the waste that's on the floor out there. And then it's also going to unlock our item filter so that we can pick up more iron. And this thing will also not craft if it doesn't have enough iron in it. So that's all good and figured out there. It shouldn't ever make the iron nuggies. That's very good to avoid as well, because those would just end up way back at the main storage in the base. Give me that book. Okay, so that's a lot of comparators. Definitely could have gotten rid of one of those if we refine this a little bit, but oh man, there's like 6 comparators in this. Okay, so now is the fun part. We need to actually recycle some of these shears. So you know what? I think I want this to be refined a little bit better. So I don't want it to make a full double chest of shears. Let's actually take that down a couple, because we're going to be restocking this chest right here with other shears that we make from the farm. So how many is this? Let's get this down to like maybe a chest. It was fun to see how it was super refined like that though. Okay, so that should be good enough. So we have a little bit of room in here that we can restock this. We can take shears out of here. We can run them over all of the hoppers in the wool farm. If they don't go into the hoppers, boom, they come back right into here. So that's the system that we need to figure out right now, is how exactly do we do that? How do we do that? That's a great question. You know, all those items are in one spot. We don't need a kill command for that. We just need some good old-fashioned fire. There we go. Get rid of all that. All these nasty shears. Nobody wanted you. So I think what we're going to do is hopper into a chest cart, which is actually going to make it so our buffer is a lot larger than just that one chest. So that's actually perfectly fine. Like, this will be all good. Easiest to just make it 15 pages. Yeah, I accidentally made it too many pages. You know what? Can we delete pages out of these? I think you can on Bedrock, can't you? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can actually. Books are way better on Bedrock than they are on Java. Not even gonna lie. 15 pages, right? Or why it need to be 30, actually? That way each one's one. I think it needs to be 30. Oh. I don't know. I should have looked at what page it was on before we did that. Rare win for Bedrock. Indeed. Page 7. Thank you. Yeah, we have the occasional Bedrock W. You just got a crazy tornado? Oh, yeah, I heard about that, actually. There's some wild tornadoes happening in the south, right? Is that where it was? I know, I think it was like Missouri, I want to say. We have too many states. Listen, can we combine some states? It would really help me out. But yeah, hopefully you guys are okay out there. Tornadoes are wild. I would never want to go through a tornado. That just sounds crazy. So hopefully you're doing okay out there. Sure, that's not fun. Hopefully everyone's all right. You're supposed to shelter in like doorways, right? Or something. This is like the strong areas. I don't know. I've never been in a tornado. I don't know what to do. Doesn't sound good though. Jeez. Oh, that's actually gonna power that. It needs to be a solid. Okay, we're gonna turn it like this. Don't steal your idea. I would never. What was your idea? You got a question. What's the question? Go fast. It sounds like you're in a hurry. When am I streaming still? We stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. The days with S's and the days with T's. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Light UK. Hopefully you got all that. Basements or inside rooms with no windows. Rooms with no windows. I'm trying to think if I have any rooms with no windows. I don't know if I would hide in my basement. If a tornado randomly came into my area, I don't know if I would go down there. I think I'd rather go outside for this one specific house than go in my basement. I don't trust it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for like a button, I guess. Bathroom has windows? Yeah. Bathrooms do have windows. You know what? I think this will work fine, actually. Because we'll run this minecart over all of the different hoppers and things. If it takes any out of here, then it'll take some out of the chest above, and then it'll just get auto-crafted up again. So, like, it'll be perfect. And then we might not even need, like, the double chest. Oh, but we're fine to keep down. Listen, you guys are in a separate basement. You guys, listen. Lore. Is Prime free? Amazon Prime? No. No, you gotta pay for Prime. Prime subs are free. Well, not really. Yesn't. The answer is maybe. So I think this is the entire system that we need. Let's grab like a furnace right here. And then let's get like a shovel. And what's something that we can't like smelt? Walls. Here we go. I want to replace this hopper with a furnace. And then I don't know what the signal strength of that is. Three stacks of iron is fine for that? Okay. Okay. So a stack and some in there. That seems fine. And then what do we want to do for this one right here? I think we might also be able to do a furnace with this. I'm curious, like, what's our signal strength on this right here? This is the only way I know to count signal strength. Literally count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We can do that with furnace. Signal strength of this. Literally 8! Wow, that's perfect. Okay. Well, great. No issues there, then. Hi, pig. One day, you're gonna grow up to be a redstone pigman. Look at that. He's already taken an interest. This is great. I love to see the youth get involved in redstone, guys. This is great. Here you go. Hey, here's your first comparator. You won't understand it until you're 30, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, I'll lure you in with the allure of carrots. There you go. Take the comparator. Take it. You were asking because someone's been posting full seasons of shows of YouTube? Oh. That's probably illegal. Well, it depends on the show. Sometimes you can get away with it. If nobody notices. If nobody notices, it's not a crime. That tends to be how YouTube treats things. But if someone notices, then you're banned. Okay, I think the system is pretty well refined. We do need to figure out how to actually get this minecart up and into the storage system. And actually distributing all the things. We don't need to use water. So, that's good. It's quite a bit of redstone, but hopefully you understand like how all this stuff actually works. We did build it like piecemeal. One little bit at a time. The only part that I'm not quite happy with, actually, is this right here. This redstone torch is hard powering this block. And these things are going to be having lamps everywhere. Like this. So, yeah, it's going to be powering multiple lamps. But I don't think there's really a way around that, because we want to power this hopper. And the only way to do that would be to hard power... Well... Could hard power it from this front side right here. Let's try that, actually. We could... Ooh, that's tricky. This is a clever option. So we can put a piece of redstone dust right there. Boom. And then I think we just put, like... We don't have a single repeater on this entire build, do we? Oh, we do. Look at that. Put a repeater right there. And then... It's still gonna power a lamp over here. Like that. Boom, there we go. Yeah, so that part's really unoptimized, but I think it'll be fine. And then it actually needs to be double inverted anyway. We could actually just have it be like this, right? No, because that would lock this hopper and then it would never drain. Okay. So when this is full up, we need it to power... Not like that. More tricky than it seems. Yeah, so I want... Yeah, actually, Yeah, I don't want this hopper locked either, actually. Actually, we might just have to go back to the way that we had it, because, yeah. Problems. Problems all around. Problems abound. What was that? Oh, that was a target block. Yeah, because otherwise we'll lock the wrong hopper, and then it won't do things. Although I think what we could do is just... No, it has to be the double torches, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can have a repeater right here, and if that's powered, it won't actually lock the hopper underneath it. I guess that's a bad demonstration. But, like, this won't lock the hopper, which is actually really convenient. So you can run that kind of thing over it, but you can't run redstone on top of hoppers, because as you see, that locked it. So when this is completely full, we want it to turn on that torch. And lock that. And yeah, the only way to do that would be 2 torches. Okay. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest little system, but it'll work. Yeah. Yep, okay, we're fine. I was just thinking about it more. So now the real issue is actually getting this minecart up into the top of the build. Because remember, this is like the water stream coming out of the iron farm. The iron farm is going to be like right here-ish, and then the actual wool farm is like over here. So now, of course, we're gonna have to use rails for that, and then I think maybe a bubble column even. So, genuinely not sure how to build this. We'll figure it out, though. We figured out all the logic for it, and that was actually the most difficult part. I was really, like, confounded on the last live stream. I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do that, actually. But it turns out, wasn't too bad. Yeah, so now the real problem is that minecart. This is said minecart right here. And it's gonna be running over top all of these hoppers, all the way around, boom, boom, boom. And then it's gonna go back. Now we could have it drop down right here and actually restart the system. But I think we'll have to use a bubble column to actually get it up there. So it gonna come back? Oh no, I think it got relaunched. Bubble rails. Yeah, it might be the only way. My brain okay? I think it is. We'll find out in 10 to 15 years. Once the dimension sets in. I mean, what? Yeah, so as you can see, this is the wall right here, and we're very limited on room. Now, the tightest you can make like a vertical rail line is like 3x3. So like if you're trying to staircase this thing up, the tightest you can make it is 3x3, because you can't do it like that, right? So it's got to go up a block, corner, up a block, corner, up a block, corner, and then, you know, just kind of recycles around. So that would take a lot of room, and we don't really have that room available unless we really wanted to pop out this wall right here and have just like a rail line going up the middle. But I think there's a better solution to the problem, and that is invisible bubbles. We can have an invisible bubble column right here. I think that would launch the minecart up. We would need an air gap right here, water source pushing it over, and then I think that water would just keep flowing for a while. I think that water would have to flow like the full 8 blocks, push the minecart onto the rail over here, and then it would go. And then the minecart would drop down in this corner, go back to the beginning at its resting place. And that would do it, right? Piston and slime blocks. Yeah, you might be able to launch it. I would trust that a little bit less, just because we're going to be like, you know, leaving the area and coming back all the time, right? So I wouldn't trust that to be like relog proof. I do think it has to be invisible bubbles, though, just because of the redstone. Unless we wanted to, like, put the piece of redstone right here in between these two, have it power this block and power both of those at the same time, and then replace these droppers with hoppers. And then we could have it be a real bubble column, a real boy. And that would do it. That might be simpler, actually. I think I would prefer to do it that way instead of using invisible bubbles, because, you know, trying to avoid bugs where possible. Of course, it's kind of a central premise of the base, but like, shoosh! Shoosh! We do have a bunch of invisible bubbles right there in the middle of the base, so it's not... Listen, it's not hypocrisy if I do it. So, how are we going to make this work? We need this redstone right here to get powered by those 2 observers, without having redstone on either of these blocks, or above or below it. Maybe we do need invisible bubbles. More observers. Yeah. Because I don't want blocks in this area either. We're very limited on room is the problem. We could just grab the redstone from like this one over here. Have a target block there and just have this redstone line all tied to this one. I mean, that would do it. Or we could just do redstone right there, target block right here. I think that might have to be how we do it. And then we'll get rid of this one. And then we will get rid of these 2 droppers in here. That was a lot of shears. Did not think about that. Well, all those shears are going to end up in our little chest down there. Observe the observers and then observe them into the redstone. Yeah, we probably could have done that, but I think this way might be simpler. I think it's fine. It might be a little bit less efficient, but it should be totally fine, I think. No real problem with that. Okay, so now we need to get a bubble column right here. Let's grab some soul sand. I think that's in our middle base area. I think our kelp is down here too. Boop. Am I sure about that? I'm barely sure about anything nowadays. Grab some ice. Actually, you know what? We don't even need the kelp. We can just do some ice. You always make a good wool farm, but you never use wool for anything? I'm kind of the opposite. I never use wool for anything, and I never make a wool farm. So this is kind of a first for me. I think I made a wool farm. Man, when was the last time I made a wool farm, actually? I know I made my tiny little, like, 5x5 wool farm at one point, but I don't remember when that was. What season of Truly Bedrock that was on. Because I know I built that one in survival at one point. I honestly could not tell you what season was the last time I built a wool farm. But it was not recently. That's all I know. Savannah Village. It might have been. Oh, wait, hold up. So we also need to... Ooh. Oh, hold up. This might need to be invisible bubbles still. Because how we're going to get the minecart into the thing without it flowing weirdly, right? Oh, to bed bomb the nether. Yeah, that might have been it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right, actually. We might need to, like, give this a significant amount of room. So the thing about packed ice is that, like, it doesn't let things slide on it, like how you would expect. So you would expect, like, if, sorry, pig. Yeah, you would expect that to slide more, but it really doesn't. So I think what we need is the water on this side to help push this into it. So let's grab some glass here. First of all, we need a button on that ice so it doesn't flow backwards. I think you need some water right here. That'll bring it over. It'll kind of suck it in. And then you can bring it up like this. And then at the top of this, we need to bring it over somehow. So we're going to have our actual rail line going out like this direction. And then figuring out how to deal with this piece of water is also going to be a problem. So I think what we can do, actually, is we can have it be like this. So if you put a piece of water like this, it'll flow over. But then if you break out that block, it should try and flow backwards. So this water is trying to flow to the lowest spot, which is actually right here. So it shouldn't. It did. Blast you, Minecraft features! Right, okay, so then can we just do like the same thing that we did down below? With that then? I mean, that might be our only option. We haven't actually tested this idea at all. Oops, come on now. All right, and then there's that problem too. Okay. Allegedly, this might work. Have it flow 8 blocks. That's the other option. But hopefully it'll just go and then, like, kind of get picked up by the rails. Listen, we're grasping at straws here. It should go up, though. It went right through! Went right through. That's I'm at a loss. At a loss! I need to stop flooding this area. Right then. Let's try that again, shall we? The 6th time. It still went through? Yeah, I'm thinking a fence has got to be the thing to do right there. Fence or a wall, actually, because it's got a slightly larger hitbox. There we go! And then it just flew up. You've heard of twew up, but this one flew up. There we go. And then, hey, okay, it worked. Let's go. It actually did a thing, my boys. Let's get it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I can live with that. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. This rail, I need to clean up my hotbar. This rail needs to be slanted like that, and then please just give me a redstone block for crying. And then get some normal rails. Look on the hotbar still. Okay. In theory, this should just loop it. Hey, oh, here we go. It's not so bad. Waterlogged leaves instead of ice below the flowing water? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Is that Java only? I'm not sure. Yeah, that might be a Java only thing. Because I know the waterlogged leaves function a little bit differently on Java. Because I think they might be like mangrove roots, right? Hold up, where the leaves go? Do these hold water? No, they still flow out. That might be how they work on Java too. I know mangrove roots are still broken on Bedrock though. Okay, so then we're gonna make this right here get activated every now and again and send that minecart back out. Oh, waterlogged blocks attract flowing water? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be Java only then. Interesting. That's a smart. Java has very different waterlogged mechanics. Yeah, see, this just kind of flows out. Yeah, it doesn't go down like a hole. So if there's a hole right there, it would just go like that. Is it so bad? Or it would go like that. Because water's pretty smart like that. Those guys aren't smart though. Okay. We've been here for a significant amount of time, but I think we've mostly figured out how we're going to do things. So, cool. We don't need invisible bubbles. This might even be easier without invisible bubbles. Because if this down here were invisible, you would need to have a air gap right there, and then it'd have to get launched up. But I mean, these things have a ton of momentum, so I don't think that's really an issue. I mean, it just flies. Yeah, but if it flies, it doesn't actually get onto the rails. We're designing a shear auto crafting and distribution system, which doesn't sound as fun as it is. But it is. It is fun. It's fun, right, chat? You guys are having fun. Right, chat? This is obviously very janky, but it does do things. Sounds fun. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's go build it. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. That's what I like to see. Help us. No! Their chat's fine. They don't need any help. They need more redstone distribution systems is what they need. Supposed to pay attention. Sometimes. Of course, blinks twice. Listen, I'm having fun, therefore you are too. Listen, I'm not holding chat hostage. I don't know why you would think that. Okay, how do we want to build this, actually? Oh, wait, there's a piece of whetstone right there. That's not good. It's not good for my health. We can fix that, actually. Who wants to tell me? Who wants to tell me what? Is there something I need to know, chat? You can tell me. I won't take it harshly and blow up the world or steal the moon or something. I would never. I would never. We make everything work and can just break it all. Oh, everyone knows some staff would hold him hostage instead. This has happened multiple times this week. Also, thank you guys for all the follows and subscribes. Welcome in. We got Pixel Origin, we got Goat and Shantrix, along with because hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And we also had Diagonal gifting yet another sub to the community to IP's. I don't know how to say your name. It's something like that, right? Jeez. Anyway, so we need to build this thing down here. And I think the soul sand is just going to go right here. And then the wall can go over in this area. Sorry for butchering your name, by the way. Always bad at names. Until I say it like 100 times. Helmet's almost broken. It's been almost broken for like 3 streams. That's not it didn't end up well for messengers. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Just say it. Say what needs to be done. How large is the sheep farm supposed to be? This is the maximum size, but we're figuring out all the item distribution for it right now. Okay, that should be good there. Do we have regular glass? Moss to come over with a mace. What? And this is escalated quickly to violence. See, this is why I need to hold you guys hostage in the basement, because you can't be trusted with normal behavior. Do I know how hard it is to update resource packs on mobile? James. This is why I don't do anything on mobile, because mobile's horrible. Mobile's bad. What are you doing? Are they trying to bully you into updating the fan servers on mobile again? You know you don't need to let them bully you like that. It's not good for your health. We've had this discussion. Yeah, it's kind of hard to describe how tree farms break, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure what the problem there would be, but check your timings, check all your redstone, make sure it's all good and proper. And that's really all I can say. All I can say for you. So for some context there, Dark, the chat and our community moderators and staff made up their own lore that they're trapped in my basement. It was nothing to do with me at all. I'm a victim of this fan fiction, actually. So if anything, I should be the one getting sympathy. Of course, that'll never happen. But yeah, I don't know what their obsession with the basement is. I feel like there's some deeper unpacking that needs to happen there, but that's nothing I can help with. I think there's a lot of therapy that needs to be done. Right, we're gonna build this out of glass temporarily, and then let's push that minecart over to this side, shall we? Is this a hardcore world? It is not, but we haven't really died that much. We did have a hardcore world running for a while there, but we wrapped that up so we can come play on this season of Truly Bedrock. We got to like day 500 or something. It was a significant amount of days. And we were doing pretty well on that. How do I want to get up there? How did I just place that block there? Okay. Yeah, we didn't die in that world or anything. We just kind of wrapped up playing on it, really. And that's all I have to say about that. Hey, that's from Forrest Gump. I get that reference. I actually just watched that movie like the first time the other week. And it's my favorite Vietnam War movie. What can I say? It's a wild ride. The other movie that I just watched that's really like it'll take you for a ride that you did not expect at all is The Green Mile. If you've seen that, then you know. If you haven't seen it and you watch it, you're in for a very different movie than what you thought you signed up for. Just by watching like the first 30 minutes of it. It's a very normal movie for like 30 or 40 minutes, and then it just gets deranged. And then they don't mention it again for like another 50 minutes. And then it's wild. It's not normal. It's not a normal movie. But it's good, but not normal. Ron Ben, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How you guys doing tonight? We are in the process of attempting to build up some auto shear crafting distribution systems for our sheepy farm. We actually really need to wrap this up because we need to go build... I was supposed to build statues tonight. So I was supposed to place in some wool. Maybe we'll do the statues then the wool. That sounds like a good way to do it, actually. Can we do this I think we can do this in like 10 minutes. Right then, let's get rid of that for a moment. Let's put in our hopper. Right now, yeah, so we're building up like an auto system to grab materials out of this water stream, craft them into shears, and then distribute them to the rest of the wool farm over here. Combi, welcome back. How you doing? You've watched all of True the Bedrock Season 5 in one day? That sounds like a lot. I mean, that's probably like 5 hours of videos, right? Jake, that's some dedication right there. Thanks for watching the videos. Which one was your least favorite? I had to catch you off guard with that one. You know, most people ask what's your favorite video or whatever, but not me. But I mean, if you insist, you can tell me which one's your favorite too. I mean, I can't stop you. Yeah, we're gonna need this entire area right here. Also, yeah, please don't spam the chat. Thank you, appreciate it. Try and make life a little bit easier for the moderators, you know? Let's see. So that's going to be boom, boom, boom. And then this is going to be the item filter done. Where's my redstone box at? Yeah, I really tore out this entire area just to build this, didn't I? Yeah, so we're just doing the very basic item filter right here because that's all you actually need if it's just like a single item like this. It's just one filter randomly in the middle of nowhere. You don't need anything else beyond that. I think I'll keep a nice little access tunnel to it like that, though. Go ahead and fill that in, and then we'll put our glass back up there. And then we need to get in our actual auto crafter, so that's going to be going right here. I'm going to try and build this from memory as much as I can, but you guys know how that goes. So we're going to have that, and then 2 comparators. That one's going to be reading from a furnace. That one's going to be going into solid block. Was that our minecart that just went by? Oh, yeah, it's the item collection minecart. Actually need another redstone torch. Okay, so this is going to be the system that locks the filter once it actually gets full of iron. So once we get like 4 or 5 stacks of iron in here, then it'll actually stop, you know, stop filtering in more iron, because we don't need that much iron in here. See you later, Dark. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We're currently on 121.61, right? Or 121.60, something like that. 121.70 is about to release in like a couple days. Or like a couple weeks. Something very soon. Very soon. Oh, it's getting nighttime out? That's scary. I'm afraid of the dark, boss. Does putting full blocks on top of hoppers now reduce lag on Java only? Or is this Bedrock as well? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the current consensus on that is for Bedrock or for Java. I think on Java you're supposed to do like composters or something, right? It's been a couple years since I really looked into that though. So take my word with a grain of salt right there. How did I learn redstone? The slow and difficult way, really. I'm pretty much self-taught. So originally, when I was first getting into Minecraft, I played Minecraft for like a year, right? Or maybe like a year and a half, 2 years. But I was like, oh man, I really want to learn redstone. So I was really watching just a bunch of Mumbo videos. I don't know how much I actually learned from it, but like I followed a couple of his tutorials and I built a couple things, a couple piston doors. I still had absolutely no idea how any of that stuff worked. But then I just started trying to design things, really, and then just kind of went from there. You really just got to get into the weeds of it and just start putting down blocks and see what works right. You'll learn eventually. But I am about to make that series on how to learn redstone. I know I've been saying that for a couple weeks now, but like I've had a bunch of other things come up. Glad you like the stream, Asen. Didn't realize Tom Hanks stole so many quotes from other actors for Forrest Gump. Yet another reason you want to watch it. It's a really good movie. You should go watch it. It's fun. It's quite the ride. I liked it. I also watched Groundhog Day as well. That's a good one too. I decided to get cultured. I don't know how well that's working out for me, but I tried. You know what? I think this is built wrong. I think it's supposed to read from the right side of the chest. Oh, okay, that's good to know, neat. Thanks for the update. Full blocks are even better than composters. Used to be on Java, but composters reducing lag never quite worked on Bedrock to begin with. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh no, it is like that. Oh, okay, I see. So the piston was over by a block. I see. Okay, that makes sense. And then that's just a target block, so it doesn't power this hopper. But I don't think that would really matter, but we'll just do a target block anyway. Cultured Big Al. I'm trying. Cultured like fermented. Hey, come on. It's uncalled for. You couldn't just leave it. Jeez, man. Couldn't just leave it as is. Oh my god, we got a Linksy raid! The message is gone. The entire chat is bombed. That's how you know it's a 432 person raid. Welcome in. How you doing, fellow tunnel rat? Welcome into the stream. Right now we are in the depths, the weeds of doing a little bit of redstone right here. I should probably go ahead and finish this up real quick, before I forget how to build it, because I have the memory of a doorknob. But we will take you around a little tour of the base real quick. That way you can kind of see what we are up to. We're doing a bunch of different stuff, though. end the stream. Right now we're working on... I already forgot how to build that. Right now we're working on taking iron from the iron farm, redistributing it into shears for our shear wool factory, and then we're going to be using all that wool to build up areas around the base. So this is our current farming area of bases. We're currently in the process of putting down a bunch of that wool. And this is made for ray tracing. Is ray tracing going to work this time? Maybe. Is it got the shiny bug? It's broken. Yeah, it's broken. Please hold. Please hold. It's Stoof. Welcome back. How you doing? But yeah, how was your raid? What'd you guys get up to? More hardcore? 45,000 days is the last update that I saw. Crazy. Insane accomplishment there. How many sheep do I have for each color? All of them are 0 except for gray. We have like 20 sheep just for gray. But we're gonna re-dye them all at some point. Oh, it's not even close to being nighttime. Okay. Is anyone else online? Are they gonna skip the night? No, okay, we got the server all to ourselves. But look at this beautiful lighting in here. Excuse, there we go. Yeah, look at this. We got rainbow lighting here. So we are playing on Bedrock Edition. I know it's not quite what you expected, but we have fun things like this with the rainbow lighting. So this entire base is optimized to have as much of this rainbow lighting as we can get. We're gonna have a whole bunch of these tracers going absolutely everywhere, connecting all of our farms to the center of the base. We got our storage room down here. Still work in progress with some of the decoration, but like all these colors in the ceiling, these are all water streams that are gonna be taking items from our farms, putting them into storage. We got our control panel over here. All of these are gonna turn on different farms at some point. We got a lot of redstone and tech that's gonna be going into the base. Did I decorate the lower floor yet? Not really. You can see part of a vision that's happening. It's coming along. It's coming along. I kind of abandoned the second floor while we're building up the wool farm. But yeah, we're playing on the truly Bedrock server. This is our Bedrock Let's Play server. We got like 18 different content creators on here. We all stream and make videos and stuff from the Bedrock edition. Once it actually gets nighttime, the base looks a lot nicer. That's kind of why I'm thinking we're going to build a roof above this area to block out the sun. Just because the darkness is so much better. But in a couple minutes, you guys will see what it actually looks like. Let's go see if I can remember how to build that redstone real quick. We just designed this little system to steal iron from the iron farm, sort it, craft it into shears, stock up the wool farm with shears, and that way it doesn't actually, you know, run out of shears ever. Now I'm realizing that we're actually losing items. That's not good. I guess it's fine though. Let's see. We don't have any items in there, so this isn't going to be auto-crafting anyway. But when this is down, we need it to actually make a bunch of shears. Yeah, the glass is really nice with the rainbow lighting. So all the different colors of stained glass actually give you, you know, all the light that you would expect. Is this a block wrong? I think this is a block wrong. And then you can actually combine colors as well. So if you like mix and match different layers of glass, I think you get like different colors of light. We haven't played around too much with that yet. Ray tracing is a little bit very super broken. So it doesn't work that well, but it's good enough. And I decided to build the entire base around it. Okay, so that's gonna go, and then we need a little bit of that right there. We also need, so this is where our minecart's gonna be going to actually get stocked up with shears, and then it's gonna run into the farm over here. Send that up a bubble column, loop that around. We have not decorated the outside of this at all yet. We're postponing that until later, basically. I don't know what we're doing for that right now, so we're not doing it. But it's probably gonna end up looking like one of these iron farms. And then, right, we need to get all of our composters in here. We need a furnace in there. And then, you know what? It's actually supposed to auto-craft, like, when it's up, right? Like that? I don't think so. Yeah, because that's trying to auto-craft right now, even though... Oh, right. Okay, so it's not set up properly. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's all good. Let's just... power this for a moment, because that comparator is not supposed to be on. Okay, That's what was confusing me. Let's get some furnaces. That would fix our problem here. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I don't think anyone has. No, normally people don't call me pig. But I guess it's a missed opportunity. No reason you couldn't. I am Le Pig Man. No one ever calls me a pig man either. I feel like I'm missing out over here. It's a lot of good pig-related jokes that we could have. Okay, I need some cobblestone, and then we're gonna do 2 furnaces full of items, just so those comparators are at the right signal strength. And then a couple wooden shovels as well. And they should be like signal strength 8 or something? I'm not sure. We just built this in creative, so in theory it works. We need something that we can't smelt down though for the other furnace. Because I put stone in these before and then that just like started smelting down. Sometimes I do get called pig out. Yes, that's true. I did forget about that. Diorite. Here we go. Look at that. The only actual use for diorite in Minecraft, guys. Literally about to be smelted in a furnace. If it gives me smooth diorite and just completely invents a brand new block out of nowhere, I'm gonna be very disappointed. But yeah, there we go. That's just to give us the signal strength. So we got our item filter that's gonna steal from the water stream that's right there. And then, oh yeah, we need to set up the auto dropper for this as well. But all the iron's gonna be coming out of here. Some of it will go down over here, get auto crafted. This is going to... Oh, actually, you know what? We need to block this up again. That way I can see when this gets full. This is gonna auto craft our shears. Give us a nice stockpile of those. Boom. By the way, you can compost grass on Bedrock Edition. I don't think that's on Java. Prime example. What, you wanted to help me compost, guy? Ah, oh, he's so angry for no reason. Are you gonna fall back down there again? Oh, he might break the helmet. This might be the moment, guys. Oh, or I could just die immediately. Cool. I was trying to hit record. I didn't realize how much damage he was doing. Oh, I wasn't wearing a chest plate. Okay, cool. That's great. We're gonna put the Curse of Binding helmet back on there. I like 100 levels. Bro just annihilated me. We need a rematch on that. Hold up. I can't just let him get away with that. We need a rematch. I was trying to hit my record button. My oh man, my replay buffer wasn't on. I died so quick to that. You! Give me back that grass block. Get out of here. He's gonna kill me again, isn't he? We haven't died in a while. Get out of here. No, they do hit like a truck. Hey, we broke the helmet! We finally did it! Oh man, we've had that Curse of Binding helmet on for like 12 years. Look at that. It's finally gone. Jeez. GG's, everybody. Thank you, Enderman. I appreciate you. Even though you did just murder me in cold blood. Just because I looked at you. That seems a little bit much. You might need to get some anger management, but we do have... I thought we had a netherite helmet around. We do! It's fully enchanted even. Skull Basher. That's a bit ominous. There, we're finally wearing full netherite. That's so great. That's great. I was so stubborn and determined to break that on Breaking 3 Curse of Binding Diamond Helmet, and we finally did it, guys. It only took us, like, months. And a couple of deaths. I've died, like, 5 times since I put that helmet on originally. Love it. Now I'll find another Curse of Binding. Yeah, now we gotta actually trim our armor at some point. Go get ourselves a silence armor trim. I really did not expect to die to him. I was just like, out of nowhere. Dang. It's a good thing we're not playing in hardcore right now. Okay, all that down there should be good. We will set up the little minecart launcher for this thing at some point. And then the minecart needs to go up here. I think that'll be fine. You know, yeah, so then it'll just go with the bubble column and we'll be good. Okay then. we will get that set up, but we're gonna go build up the statues now because we've been needing to do that for like 12 years as well. Quite a few people have redeemed the Ultra Flexes, 100,000 channel points, and we're going to actually build some statues of them here on the Truly Bedrock server around the base. But before we do that, let's fix up the inventory. I died. We haven't died in a while. And we're gonna also take a look at what the base is looking like with ray tracing now, too. Is this actually working? These things are on. Feels like a few of those... Oh, yeah, a few of those aren't lit up because I broke the lever. That's my bad. But yeah, see, this is so much nicer at nighttime. That's kind of why I want to block out the sun. Like, we got all this ray tracing going all around. Looks pretty good. Especially in the very middle, too. Much nicer. So the outer edges of these tracers are only going to be on when the actual farm is on as well. So, like this outer edge will be turned on whenever that farm gets turned on. Tinted glass roof. We could, I think I would use like leaves or something. Or something else. A mega statue? No. No, I know what you're trying to do. I know you already have like so many points. Cover and don't. Tinted glass is so expensive, guys. What are you trying to do to me? That's just a little slice of nether portal. Don't worry about that. That's a little slice of life right there. But yeah, imagine this area with just like crisscrossed by like dozens of these other tracers. It's gonna be great. Actually, if we turn on the gold farms and get us back to over 10 levels, you can kind of see what those tracers look like real quick. Because these things are fully ray traced as well. Don't know why these are here. I need this wool, actually. It's like those tracers turn on. And then we got all the lights in there. Those are ray traced. It's kind of hard to see them from like this specific angle, but like if you go up further, then of course it looks a little bit better. The higher vantage point, the better, really. But yeah, see? I like it. It's coming along. We just need to fill in all these areas. Like once we get that built up and decorated, that'll be glowing too. I don't think we really got any items from the gold farm, did we? But when we do, you can see them like falling down through the middle of the base and stuff. It's nice. I do have multiple geodes under the base. This is true, but that's so much glass, guys. This was like 8 shulkers of concrete to cover this area, and we have to cover even more of this area than that. So like, no, was it 12 shulkers of concrete? It might have been. It was a lot. Mac, welcome back for 5 months of resubscribing. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the resub. Almost half a year there. Okay, let's just throw away a few items real quick, and then we will get to building at least a statue. That's my one goal. We have the area all laid out. We know where it goes. We know what the materials we have, or what materials we need for it. Do I have any extra shulkers to my name at all? Might be a problem. Okay, putting down another junk of chest. Another chest of junk. I swear, we'll build a storage system at the base properly at some point. Minutes, I know. Okay, let's get to our little storage base at spawn, shall we? It would also be absolutely amazing. Well, I think like my original idea for the roof of the base was to have it be like kind of a big spiral. Like if you've seen Doc M's giant like cloud thing around his raid farm on Hermitcraft, I think that might have been a couple seasons ago at this point. I'm not sure, but kind of similar to that. I would need to figure out like world edit and like big build structure up for actually putting that together. But there is things that we can do. But that's very, very late game. I don't know if we'll get to do that. Okay, we're here for concrete, which we don't really need from here, but also terracotta. We have terracotta, right? We have sand here. That's good. I need sand. Terracotta. Hey, there's a terracotta. We're going to grab a bunch of that, actually. And then... don't think there's a single... we have 11 enchanted apples. Where did I get all those from? Jeez. Did we do an Ancient City rating? Oh, we did. I forgot about that. Yeah, we never found a silence trim, though, because of course not. I have such bad luck with silence trims. It's actually horrible. Let me look at... ooh, did I not paste that? Oh, never mind. I still have it on my clipboard. I know exactly what materials we need. And I have some of them. Right, I don't know whose statue we're gonna build. That's a good question, actually. Welcome back, Slate. Spirals are great. Yeah, I do love myself some spirals. Spirals and circles. Can't go wrong. What's a little bit of crippling debt between server friends to get all the supplies you need for ill-advised builds? Exactly. So you get it. You've clearly played Minecraft before. I've definitely done my fair share of spirals in Minecraft, though, and they're always such a pain. You would think, oh, it's just a circle, but it's vertical. No, it's always so bad. I've done big flat spirals. I've done like double helixes. I've done larger double helixes. I've done quadruple helixes even. I've built quite a few bases that have a number of spirals in them. When in doubt, I throw a spiral at something. It hasn't happened to this base yet. It hasn't happened to this base yet. But trust me, we're never more than like, 3 streams away from a spiral. Okay, we need a little bit of yellow terracotta. We need a little bit of orange, which we already have. We need some red. We need gray. We need 3 of these regular terracottas. Do I have brown? I don't have brown? The color brown doesn't exist. Okay, never mind. We're not worried about it. Is that blue? I think that might be blue. Yeah, these terracotta colors are always difficult to actually recognize, right? Need some gray. Oh, that's gray? Oh, I need light gray then. That color doesn't exist either. Is that light gray? Oh, it's cyan. I think I need some light gray anyway. Why is cyan terracotta such a weird color? Maybe it's even light blue, honestly. Yeah, it's light blue. We need 28 of that. So we have like 8 of these statues that we need to build. Obviously, we're not gonna get all of those done tonight, but we will make an attempt at a couple of them. Cyan. How do you even do cyan? It's green and blue, right? Oh, there's some cyan up there. Although, to be fair, this is a very nice color. But it should just be gray. And then we need brown. We also need white as well. And then we got to make all the concretes. And there's a few miscellaneous blocks as well. Like, we need to go get a dog, too. So one of these statues does require a dog. Black concrete, and then, is that dark gray? I'm not sure, actually. Cyan terracotta works for furnace pixel art. That's an oddly specific bit of Minecraft knowledge that you have there. Is that gray? I think that's gray. It is a very good color, but it should just be gray. Why is it cyan? Like, why is this gray? That should be, like, dark brown or something. I don't know. Okay, that's all the concretes that all the terracottas that we need besides brown. I don't actually have any of that. We might be able to go buy some from the shopping district. We do need concrete as well. Oh, right. I'm going to have to actually make all that from scratch, aren't I? I am. It's terracotta mixed with the color. I don't agree. I know that's what it is, but I refuse to accept it in my bones. Oh, hey, white terracotta. I need that. Hey, black concrete. I need that as well. Hey, some red. I need that. This is a very convenient box for me right here. Very convenient. And then we're going to need... Ooh. Gravel. Did I throw away... Did I start throwing away gravel at some point? I feel like that would be a bad idea if I did. Oh, here we go. Ender pearls are more useful than gold? I mean, not really. I would respectfully disagree with my very handsome opinions. It's, you have a hard time making an argument for that. Okay, that needs to be wetted. Yeah, basically all of this needs to be solid concrete, not what it is. Oh, hey, gray. I have gray. Hold up. I have this one. I built my entire base out of this. So this, whatever statue that is going to blend right in. It's going to blend right in around here. I think that might be a light blue. I'm just looking at my... Oh, you know what? It's definitely cyan, actually. Looking at my other screen to see what exactly materials we need. 12 of those. Also, hopefully you guys don't mind the sounds of cats dying in the background from the iron farm. You guys don't mind, right? What are those? We need a bunch of... Oh, you know what? We don't actually have any black dye either, so that's gonna be a problem. And then we just need some light gray. Okay, and that's actually all of it. And then we don't even need to convert the light gray. We also need like a little bit of string for some of these statues. I thought I had string around here somewhere. You sleep to the sound of... that's slightly disturbing. Probably should have kept that to yourself, but is what it is. Then we also need like a few different types of buttons as well. Like we need a mangrove button, and I think that's a crimson button, and some spruce buttons. So we definitely need to make another trip back to spawn. But otherwise, that is the majority of the statues. Stone, I don't have your skin. You have to send me your skin. Minecraft skin. That way I can make a statue of you. I swear, it's not as weird as I made it sound. Promise. Okay. Oh, we need 2 mangrove buttons, actually. Are those mangrove or are they crimson? I think they're crimson, because that's what I happen to have right here. Spruce, blackstone. Oh, we do need a mangrove as well. Okay, well. Fine, then. It's both, actually. I have a blackstone in this box. And then we're just missing spruce. That one's easy. Spruce buttons, some carpet, black concrete, and brown concrete, and brown terracotta. We can find all of those things at our local stores, I hope. Except probably the, did I throw away the gravel somewhere? I did. I don't remember what chest that was in, though. No! Find those at our local store somewhere. It is Bedrock Edition. We need to decide on what statue we want to build, actually. It's fairly important. I need you guys to pick a number between, like, 1 and 5. And then, whichever number I pick from the number that you pick That'll be the statue that we build. 85. Come on now. Honey, you're one of the statues. Kula, you're one of the statues too. Alright, we gotta do the white concrete as well. It's a very texturized texture of ray tracing, isn't it? The concrete does not normally look like that. This looks more like wool than anything, doesn't it? Gold farms are really good for experience, but I kind of prefer guardian farms. I don't know. They're just pretty satisfying. Okay, that was actually everything. I don't have a water bucket! That seems like something I should have had. I had that figured out. Now, this is going to make a great addition to the base right here. Who doesn't have a random tower of concrete in the middle of their base? Prismarine is great. They need to add more blocks, though. Like, why don't we have, like, dark Prismarine, like, walls and, like... There's not full sets of slabs and stairs and walls for everything. Which is just very sad. Again, the kind of things that Minecraft are missing just, like, would not be missing if they remade the game today. Okay, and this is our box, right? Red, orange, gray, cyan. We're missing the brown. We do have white, black, light blue. That one's supposed to be powder. Let's go find materials that we're missing. Andesite and diorite bricks. That could be pretty good, actually. We are missing, like, a lot of white blocks. Because they didn't add any calcite blocks. What was the point of adding calcite with no slabs and stairs and walls? They did it for, like, andesite and diorite and granite. But not for calcite? Come on! Calcite bricks. That'd be so nice. Not that I would ever build with them, but I would love them. They'd have a special place in my heart, right next to the trash can for diorite. Keep an eye on it. Okay, do we have any... Oh, we actually have a cocoa bean farm right here. It's out of bone meal. That's not the right thing. Hold up. There we go. Now we're cooking. No way they could chisel that. You bring in realism into the game? Get out of here. Well, fine. Don't make a chiseled version of it. Just make bricks. This thing feels incredibly like it's moving very slowly. Yeah, we got tough variants. But, like, we didn't get all these other things. It seems like it's such an easy thing to add. Like, just a new set of blocks. Seems like we really should have that at this point. Okay, so this is all the brown that we need. That's going to be just a couple of brown concrete there. Actually, a fair amount of brown terracotta. That was too much, but that's fine. We'll never use it. I love the texture of the brown dye. It's definitely... They put their best foot forward on that one. They know exactly what they did. Let's see, that goes there. We need to convert this. And then we need to find some... We need to find some ink. We need more sources of black dye as well. Because just squids is ridiculous. We're gonna have to go kill a couple squids. I don't even have a sword on me. Squids still spawn in this game, right? Doesn't seem like it. I can never find any. Do they only spawn during the day or something? They shouldn't need, like, light to spawn. Oh, there's some. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sorry, but I need your ink. Wither cheesing? Yeah, I mean, you can choose the wither and spawn a bunch of things down there and get wither roses from it, but like, I don't know. It's just a lot of work to get wither roses. I just can't be bothered. That's the real answer. Okay, I did pick a number from your guys' number. Your number spammage. 24 there, that's good. And then we only need like 5 of the terracotta. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and convert our concretes. And we'll be off to the races. We're building a statue. Takes like 15 minutes to get several stacks of ink by swimming in the river. That's too much dedication. I couldn't do that. I feel bad killing the squids. I'd rather automate it. If I have to look into their cute little derpy eyes as I stab them, that's just too much. You know, but if they just happen to spawn right above a magma block and like die, then like, you know, should have chosen a better spot to spawn. Natural selection, I mean, come on. Hey, Malay, welcome back. Hey, listen, last season I killed 1,000 withers, okay? I think if anyone is allowed to take a break from killing withers, it's me. We actually killed over 1,000 withers last season. And that video got no views. So, I took that as a sign that I don't really need to be killing that many withers anymore. My wither killing days are behind me. Yeah, cool. Just because you have a whole shulker of nether stars. Get out of here. Just had to go and one-up me. Don't think I didn't notice. I noticed. Okay. That should be just about everything. Oh, we don't have the brown wool. Wool. Oh, wow, this thing's cooking over here. I think we only need 9 carpets. 2 to 3, right? So that's just 6. Scout, welcome in. So did I not grab enough wool or what? Sure doesn't seem like it. There we go. Not sure how I messed that up, but I did. What if the real wither was the friends we got killed along the way? I think that's a good way of looking at it too. If you can't get your friends killed in Minecraft, then are you really playing with your friends? Seems like you need to try harder. Right then. So, let's go take a look at one of these statues real quick. And we will kind of see what we're in for. They're pretty small, so they're not like super difficult to get thrown together. They're kind of chibi style, you know. So I kind of base these off of the chibi pigman statues that we have. Am I on Xbox? I am on PC. I did start on Xbox though. Yeah, so like this is the normal like chibi pigman. Super cute, lovely, cute little ear. And then this is a filthy G-man right here. One of the original, you know, Ultra Flex actually. So I think we're gonna build this one. Pretty straightforward. We don't have the spruce button. I completely forgot about the spruce button. Dang it. So I have to go back to base for that. We also have Ash over here, the second one. We got Hani as the third, Cool as the fourth, our local moderators that you might have seen in the chat. And then we got Korvanik over here, and then there's also two others, one of which I do have the skin for, and then I think I'm missing the skin for Stone. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and build up this one right here. Sorry that we've had so much delay on getting to these, not just in this stream, but like in general. It's been a long time coming to get these things built up. So the question is, where do we actually want to put it? Because we have 4 platforms. We have red, green, we have green, magenta, we have magenta, blue over there, and then you can kind of see it's a blue, red platform over there. So his skin is kind of like blue-gray. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get that downloaded, Beast. Yeah, I need to build a little statue for that in the creative world, figure out how to do that. Because it takes like a good 15, 20 minutes to put those statues together to figure it out. But yeah, they're cute. I like them. So let's see. It's kind of like brown and gray and blue. There's not really a good place to put that if you're trying to like color match it to the base. But like maybe right there, maybe on that blue one. I think the one from Ash could fit just about anywhere because that's pretty like gray and black and white. So I'm not too worried about that one. Honey is going to have to go on the red one. Yeah, so I think Honey's going to have to go over here because that'll color match there. Kula will go right there because like he's super blue. Blue, and then maybe we'll put Korvanik over there. Korvanik is kind of like beige and blue. Well, yeah, maybe we'll put those two over there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We tie-dyed by the lights. True, yeah, actually, yeah, because these platforms are gonna have like purple and blue lighting on them. So that's why I'm trying to color match a little bit, but you know, you guys just had to go and choose a skin that wasn't like color themed through the base. I don't know why you chose that, but like, man, making it difficult on me out here. Right then. Hey, Liara joined the game. Right then, so all these, we need a little bit of string to like hold up the stuff as well. I'm gonna get some regular terracotta. We also need the, I believe that's cyan. I should really just go pick block these. I have another Minecraft up right now. White terracotta. White terracotta. We also need brown concrete. There's so many different colors. Cyan. Half of the colors we collected are literally just for this skin right here from Filthy. Oh, we have light blue, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Gray terracotta. Is that gray? Oh, that's gray concrete. I implore you to try and figure out which of these blocks right here are actually concrete or terracotta just by looking at them. It's impossible. You'll never figure it out. Yeah, I think Slack is the one that's currently hosting Surely Bedrock. This is 5 wide, so the little feets are gonna go right here, I believe. And then, hold up. Are they gonna go inside the glass? It's 4. Oh yeah, they're gonna go inside the glass. Okay, that makes sense. Might need to change out the color of this platform. Okay, so these are the legs, and then that's like hips. Referencing my second Minecraft over here. Yeah, so if you want to get a statue of yourself built, you just need to watch the streams for months and months and months, stack up 100,000 channel points, and then wait a few more months until I build you a statue. Listen, that's just how it goes. You know, there's a lot of bureaucracy that it's got to go through. I got to get it approved by Mojang and stuff. I gotta have gravity on board. You know. It's not so easy to just build something in Minecraft. You know, there's a lot of logistics that go into this. And then, what color is that? Light gray terracotta for the hands. Do I have that? I do. Boop. There we go. That's cute. And then we gotta build the face. Let's go up there with some of this. Do I have all blocks for this one? Yeah, so it's a little bit difficult to get these to be like super accurate to the actual Minecraft skins, you know, because those are 8x8, but I did my best. Wait, that's regular terracotta, right? Yeah, regular terracotta and then brown terracotta for the eyes. Yeah, the regular pigman was like super cute, so I was like, oh yeah, we should just try and keep it on brand with that. Also, I think this skin might have been a 16-bit texture for the face. It was like very, very detailed. So I lost a lot of the details on it there, but it turned out pretty okay. And then for this side, it's kind of a similar story. I'm not sure how to do the back of the head quite yet. Yeah, so we use Nodecraft for absolutely all of our fan servers because they're amazing. And they're who I would recommend if you wanted to get into server hosting. Because we've tried out several different server hosts over the years. We were with CubeToast for the longest time, of course. But then they closed down, and then we got shuffled over to Nodecraft. And couldn't be happier, obviously. There's like a bajillion different server hosts out there, but I think Nodecraft is honestly one of the best ones that you're really going to get. The reason being is that their servers are actually cross-compatible with like 1,000 different Minecraft, or 1,000 different games. Well, not 1,000, but like there's 30 different games that you can host on your server. So it's not just Minecraft, there's like all these other different things. We got to get a little button, and then, yeah, we could put a little torch. We do need to spawn-proof these guys, but not technically, because that's gonna be from our mob switch. We need to upgrade the mob switch at some point. So I should have some spruce somewhere, allegedly. It should let us make granite buttons, just unrelated to everything. Am I really gonna have to go back to the base for one button? Because it looks like that's yes. I mean, there's an oak button. That's not quite the same thing. Yeah, all I have is oak. Would oak be acceptable? I don't know. Yeah, they also have how-to videos on like basically everything. And the customer service is great. I just love them. They're great. I do have an affiliate link for Nodecraft if you want to get a discount. It's like a 25% or 30% discount off of your first like 3 months or something. It's crazy, actually. Let me find that. Is that gonna put it in the chat? Oh, nope. That just crashed my FOV changer. Every time I try and paste something with my GoXLR, it or with my Stream Deck, it just like breaks my FOV changer. But yeah, there you go. It didn't put the link to that in the YouTube because apparently that's the chat limit on YouTube. So there you go. You can just, it's just spammed in the chat. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's much better than Realms. You can have as many people as you want on a server. You're not limited to simulation distance. You can put texture packs and add-ons on there. There's all so much you can do. Bedrock or Java. Can't go wrong. Is this a floating tree? It is. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Is this one floating too? It was. There was a log in there, I saw it. Yeah, so my first message on YouTube didn't get the link. Yeah, I guess I gotta make my promotion for no craft shorter. Or maybe, is there a way to, like, increase the chat limit size? Oh, come on. That's uncalled for. Chat limit size on YouTube? I'm just leaving them floating? It wasn't me! I didn't cut down those trees. I got a random, like, hiccup out of nowhere. That's cool. That was great. We love it. Hey, look at that. Spruce buttons. Can I get some saplings, actually, while I'm over here? No, apparently not. Okay. Well, I tried. I wanted to grow my own spruce trees, but apparently not. But I don't have spruce saplings, apparently. When will the new season of Truly Bedrock start? We don't know, actually. We're kind of discussing it, but there's really not any, like, new Minecraft updates on the horizon. Like, Minecraft 1.22 isn't for a while, because they're planning on announcing the next drop at Minecraft Live. That's what they've said. So, like, yeah. We don't know. We don't know when 1.2 is going to be. But I think we're going to reset our fan servers sometime this summer. So, like, 3 to 4 months from now, like, Whispercraft and Derptopia will probably be getting a reset. New season there. Sometime midsummer there. Because those servers have been going for, like, a good 2 years now. Something like that. Quite a while. So we'll go ahead and do a nice little reset on those. Get a whole bunch of new players involved. Because there's still quite a few players on both, but you know, any server that goes on for too long kind of has a certain amount of attrition, right? But we're also going to be launching like a forever server at some point. That's I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Technically, that could be at any point because we're not going to be able to spawn for that one. But I want to launch some sort of forever server that just never resets. And it just goes on for, like, you know, 5+ years or however long we have the community for, right? However long I'm doing Minecraft, the server will be up for. Essentially. Or even possibly even beyond that. There was spruce buttons in that chest, by the way. I just realized that. But yeah, I don't know when that'll be launched, but at some point. So yeah, here we go. We got a Filthy G-Man statue up. Very nice. Love it. I don't know if they've been around in the chat. I don't know if I've seen them in a minute, but there we go. We also got to do the other redemption. I think we're going to build the one from Corvonic over here. Because that one's fairly straightforward as well. So we'll just go ahead and pop that up real quick. Until death. Yeah, so, like, even if I, like, quit YouTube or something, like, there's nothing stopping us from, like, you know, just posting a download of the forever server, and then someone else can host it, right? Okay, I'm so glad that I built that at the correct spacing, because if this was, like, 2 blocks right here, then that would be... I'd have to rebuild that statue. Right, what's the waste made out of? Oh, is that black terracotta? Of course. Black terracotta. There we go. And then it's light blue and blue. What are the arms made out of? Okay, lots more light blue and then some white in here. If you don't, oh wait, oh yeah, the arms are touching? Well, I guess, oh. Do we want the arms touching? I don't think we really want the arms touching. I think we have to move them over both by a block. Dang it! No! I didn't think about that. You have 2 spawners at 7 blocks distance from each other? Yeah, so just make one big room and push them all into one area, basically. They're holding hands. I don't know if I want them holding hands. I think I'd rather murder them both and rebuild them slightly. Jeez. Dang it! Dang it! I had to think about that. You know, listen, this just goes into our long history of rebuilding things twice. Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We have a long and history tradition of rebuilding things twice. It's just a natural part of our process. We do need another spruce button for this one, by the way, so it's good that I brought multiple. Get rid of that. What color are the eyes? Those are gray. That does not look gray. And what world is this? I've already had this discussion this stream, but I'm holding back a fit of rage over here. Fit of rage. It's all brown for the hair, by the way. Long history of rebuilding farms. You're on thin ice right there, Buster. And then I think I will put a torch in the head. Boop. And I also need all of that holy carpet. There we go. That was pretty quick. Yeah, really, it just took a long time to like figure out where we could actually build these things in the base, because I wanted these to be like a central part of the base, right? But not somewhere where we'd have to like rebuild them later on. So it just took a bit of planning to like figure out what was actually going to go where in the base. I think our spruce buttons were, yeah, in here. Ridiculous. Why do we even have spruce buttons there? I have no idea. Boop. Yeah, look how cute that is. The button adds so much. It adds so much. Is that the brain? No comment, Your Honor. Okay, we gotta rebuild this one. If we start in 5 minutes, we can get that done in 5 minutes. I hope. I picked that up. What color was that? Oh, jeez. I'm breaking them. Yeah, there's a lot of floating blocks on this one, actually. A lot of gravity blocks, anyway. Oh, we do need to get a dog for Corvonic. And we also need to get some signs over here as well. Yeah, so I want to put some signs on these with the person's name, of course. That just seems appropriate. I guess we'll put them, like, here at the foot. Or maybe on the foot. Right at smack dab right in the middle of the face. I'm not sure. It's up for debate. It's up for debate. Oh, did I not place sand too? I thought I did. Okay. Well, you know, I think that's fine. The head's just like slightly crooked, but that's fine. I don't think anyone will notice. No one will notice the thing. And yeah, we just gotta move this over too. Signs instead of button mouths. What? I didn't actually try signs for the mouths. You're right. We could try that. I'll let you bring it up. But I think the buttons are cuter. Like, because they're so small, right? Smaller things are just inherently cuter. That is a rule that I'm making up right now, but it's also a fact. Okay, this is getting progressively more cursed as we go on. What was the top middle block there? It was like cyan. And then the side of the head, he's got like some sideburn action going on or something. Something like that. And then, ooh, is that brown? Yeah, brown concrete. And somehow I'm missing a concrete. There it is. Signs might look like they have duct tape over their mouths. Now we're talking. Now they're part of the basement. There we go. That looks cute. Yeah, that's not so bad. Now they're not holding hands. Yeah, I don't want to really force that on people. Hey. I'll figure it out. I think that was everything, right? And then we gotta build honey and cola on the other sides. Don't need that string right there. Oh, these strings are like different directions. Okay, because there was one right there still. They're offering to pick up stuff from the store for us. That's great. Love it. Okay then, so that is actually our first 2 statues done. We're going to go ahead and... Well, we got to build up Ash as well. I think Ash will probably get built on, like, this side over here, maybe? I'm not sure. What side do you want to be on? Since you're actually actively in the chat. Honey and Cola, you don't get a say. Your skins happen to match up the colors of the base pretty well. So you're going to be going over there. Over yonder. Boom, Honey. Boom, Cola. And Ash, thank you for the 1,000 biddies as well. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. I do like your little panda skin, by the way. I don't know what kind of signs I want to build for these. We'll probably just like use some spruce or something. Green, red, we can do that. Also, I need to go find a dog. Name it Goldie with a pink collar for Carvonic. And that'll be that done. Oh, with the time zone change, these restarts aren't in the middle of the stream anymore. They used to be like 30 minutes into the stream. That's great. Now they're in 2.5 hours in the stream. That doesn't make any sense, actually. They should be an hour off, not 2 hours off. Curious. Okay, then. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good there. Blue and red, like the police, yeah! I can't do a good, like, knock. You know how people have those good knock sound effects? Can't do it. So what else is there to do? You know what? I can't log into that world right now because I'm currently logged in on another Minecraft. But yeah, we'll get those other statues built up in the next stream. I was planning on getting more stuff done today, but you guys know how it goes. But yeah, we've been streaming for quite a while now, so that's about gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Check out all the links there in the chat. My name is Silent Whisper on all platforms. That links command still doesn't work in the YouTube chat because apparently YouTube is just a little bit silly like that. But we're gonna end by rating someone as we always do. Make sure you guys come back for the next live stream on... What day is it? Tuesday. On Tuesday is our next live stream. You will see us streaming at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Time, late UK or early Australian time. And of course, we stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Who have we got streaming right now? We actually got ourselves Chosen Architect. Very nice. We never get to raid them. We're gonna go hang out with them. They've been streaming 4.5 hours right now. You guys know the deal. Go hang out with them. Tell me where you came from. Drop a follow on their channel, and I'll see you guys over there and in the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, everybody. And then there was silence.